we've been able to really learn from the past, and we've been able to now to give even better fertilizer than we're talking about. Other than this crook by the name Alan Nyamu, who I understood that from nowhere, right? Because we know him. That's why I've never responded to him, because he's a character that does not just look at things in the right perspective. We've not had any complications or any much complaints from the farmer. And I would want to ask the farmers to completely ignore those kind of bad stories, because they have tested the fertilizer that we have given them. You will find that farmers appreciate the fertilizer that we have given them. The meeting.
Now, welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. For those who are following this channel, and for those who've been following the videos that I post every day, there is something that I said one day. If you can remember, you'll confirm it with me. People like Siringa, you'll confirm it with me that I said this thing, that in case this government will fail, or in case the government of Kenya Kwanza will fail, the current government that is ruling will fail, it will not be about maybe, let's say, somebody like Nakumincha has failed, or maybe somebody like Linturi has failed, or somebody like and in short, it will not be like the government of Kenya Kwanza has failed. It will be like, what will people say is that the government of William Ruto, I repeat again, in case this government fails, it will not be on the issue of senators, governors, MPs, or maybe speakers of or the CSS. It will be that William Ruto has failed. We gave him work, we elected him, we gave him an office to govern our country as the president, but he failed. Now, that is what I want us to discuss. But before we do that, I'd like to give you a chance to go to the comment section. You can tell me what you think concerning that. And also, if it is the first time that we're meeting, I would like to give you a chance to subscribe, like, and also you can share. But I'd also like to thank those who are giving us your support, those who have been watching us. And thank you very much for your feedback that you're giving us. As I normally say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Asante sana. Now, jumping back to our discussion, I want us to talk about this issue of fake fertilizers. And yesterday in the morning, there was a meeting, or there was an interview whereby the CS of that is Linturi was being interviewed, and there is something that he said. You know, in as much as you can try to escape from questions, or maybe in as much as you're trying to maybe to dodge some things that are being asked, these things are out publicly. What I expected from this guy is, okay, the mistake has been done, the deed has been done, the issue of fake fertilizers has come out, and the people also, almost everybody knows that there is an outbreak. Let's call it an outbreak. There is an outbreak of fake fertilizers, and farmers have been given fake fertilizers in which it is very much difficult for them even to use in their farms, because there is a consequence. And there is something that we have to understand, that if we Kenyans are thinking that farmers will go at a loss, they will not go at a loss. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because what will farmers do is this. These farmers will not use the fake fertilizers. They will use their own means to plant. After planting, after the harvest. Now, in case one sack, or maybe let's say, for example, one tin of maize is being sold at a price of, let's say, for example, 50 bob. Just an example. In case one tin is sold at 50 shillings, that is of maize. What these farmers will do is this: they will triple it or double it to recover what the money that they could have used to buy the fertilizers. So in case it is being sold at 50 bob, they will sell it at 150. They will not go at a loss. In fact, they will make profit as usual, as their plan. Now, the people that will be suffering will be as the people that will be going to buy from them. So are you seeing where these people are not even calculating? So the moment you are selling fake fertilizers to the farmers, It is not the farmer. Okay, they will pretend that they are crying. They will pretend that they are going at a loss. But at the end of the day, you'll come to realize that they will be making a profit. Now, this guy is being asked, Gituki is asking this guy, Linturi, very well, that what is the difference between fake and genuine? Instead of giving an answer, he can't even, what is funny is that Linturi can't even distinguish between fake and genuine. And I wanted to listen to the way, and the way he's fumbling with words tells you that this guy is not even qualified to be in any office. Listen to him.
Away from that fake conversation, what is the opposite of fake?
Genuine.
So is the substandard fertilizer genuine?
The substandard, this thing can only be understood by scientists when it comes to issues to defining what is correct, what is not correct, because the want will not, or an imitation will not apply across board to really to be used as an example of the other. So you must really compare, and I wish we had experts here, because they are the ones that will also tell you, if you feed this fertilizer at 25% of nitrogen or phosphorus at 10, can the plant really grow to a certain level? They will tell you it is yes, but it will be deficient of that particular nutrient. So the issue would be then, because it is deficient, it's malnourished, then the next thing is how you can remedy the situation.
So is it genuine?
What?
The fertilizer you're talking about, is it genuine?
The fertilizer I am talking about lacks the necessary percentages of the compounds required by a plant,
and also
especially for the formation of the root,
and also
for the formation of the living of the plant, and the immunity of the plant.
Okay.
So it will have taken less than what it is required.
So you don't want to commit on whether it's fake?
I'm telling you, it is not possible, and please understand that these are just semantics. People have taken this matter and politicized it. But if we were to have people who have no interest completely and are interested to explaining the public to understand the difference. It's like
that one shows you that this guy is not even qualified. Yani is incompetent. He's not even qualified to hold an office. Instead of working for Kenyans, is going to make noise with Kawira in Meru. Some things are very funny. And now the biggest problem is, there is one thing that I like with this kind of interviews, because the moment you try as much as you can to maybe defend yourself, saying that what you're doing is right, that these things that people are saying are wrong, instantly there's a proof.
You speak about John Allan Namu, who now joins us live. John Allan, good evening. You've had the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture, what he has to say. Do you have any response?
Yes. He claims that we never reached out to the ministry. That's a lie. On the 15th of February this year, we reached out via the email. We reached out to one of his assistants, Marete. His ministry is the only government department that did not respond to our claim. So when he says that I am a crook and I am a liar, perhaps he should take a hard look in the mirror.
Wow. Cabinet Secretary, so he says that...
I'm telling you, it was never brought to my attention. And that's why I'm challenging him to give us the phone number, the email address that he used, so that we can also try to check and know whether I'm mine or not.
John Allan, what are you saying?
If Mr. Linturi is saying that it was not brought to his attention, it is not my responsibility, beyond reaching out via the official channels that we have done, to then take it to his office personally. He has official communication channels. We reached out via Kilimo. We spoke to Mr. Marete, who is in his office. We reached out. Our journalist, Ms. Hiri, wrote to him on the 15th of February this year. The story ran on the 10th of March. So this thing of saying that he was not served personally is not a personal. He's a cabinet secretary serving on behalf of the Republic of Kenya. He must remember that. And I'm taking very, very great exception to the fact that he keeps on dragging our name through the mud when it is us who have brought this issue to the attention of the public. Mr. Linturi, if he is worth his salt as a cabinet secretary, must apologize. to our organization and to the nation for doing something like this.
Sorry, John Allen, I want us to come to the end of this. What did you want to reply to?
Yeah, so when Mr. Linturi is referencing stories that we have done about him before, again, these are based on evidence. If he bothers to look through the story, he would see that it was based on evidence that we found from the integrated financial management system about an issue of procurement of gold medals. While he was senator, we had companies that he owned or had a controlling interest in. We did our research. We did our work. We again did it in the public interest. He was the vice chair of the Senate Committee on Agriculture at the time that this was happening. So if he thinks that there's something personal I have against him, again, I do not know this person. I do not know him beyond the fact that he is a public officer. And again, if it is fair comment that he is speaking, if it is fair comment that he's saying that he has given, let him prove what it is about our story is crooked, what it is about me specifically that is crooked. We have courts of law that are both open to myself as well as to him. If he thinks that there is a personal issue between me and him. But again, Sam, this is a distraction. The thing about the fertilizer issue is it is a public interest issue, period.
All right.
Sam.
He calls me a crook from sun up to sunset. He can continue doing it, but let him go before the public and make himself his ministry position clear about the issuance of fertilizer that is either substandard or fake, as we had shown in our documentary. That's it.
So I don't know what you think concerning this thing, because as it stands right now, it is going to be very difficult maybe to listen to this kind of people, because I don't know where the Ruto, Mr. President, found these guys. The likeness of Nakumincha, the likeness of Linturi, the likeness of Murkomen, leave alone Kindiki. Yani these guys, they're just in their offices to occupy space. They're not there to work, to do the right thing. In as much as they pretend that they're doing the right thing, they are not. So if you can be asked to talk about the issue of fertilizers, and then you insult another person saying that the guy is giving wrong information, but yet the people of Kenya knows very well that the information that is given out is right. You're the one that is trying to defend your docket, yet you know very well that your docket has a problem. The only thing and the best thing that this guy could have done, come up publicly and say that, okay, this thing has happened. We found fake fertilizer. So the best thing that we can do is to apologize. We apologize for the farmers, and then we find a way out of handling it. I don't know what you think. I'll give you a chance also at the comment section so that you can tell me your mind. And until we meet again, I have been your host, Boniface. Bye-bye.